I've lost my voice. I think I sound kind of sexy though. Please excuse the way I'm talking. Yeah, hold on, I've just done a video, so wait a minute, I can't even see with these glasses. I'm going to do a wee bit of ironing. Still not 100% by any means. I've still not had a good night's sleep. So I'm delirious at the moment. I've not even got these plugged in or nothing, so bear with me. Lizzie, good morning to you, Lizzie. How are you? Beautiful Lizzie. Let me get these plugged in and stuff. I've not even got my iron on or nothing. Do you know it takes that much out of me? Joella, Jason's over there. He's half the man he used to be. I've got the power. Remember he used to be 6 foot odds. I've wore him down. The man is wore down. I've got hidden talents, you see. Hidden talents, I tell you. Right, there, that's use sorted. Use the most important thing. Let me get you sorted. There. Pip, do you know my voice isn't, my throat's no sore at all. I've woke up this sexy raspy way, I don't know why. I don't know why I've woke up like this, but I've just woke up. Golfer girl, good morning. I've woke up like this morning. Right, hold on. I've just uploaded, well, I'm editing my videos that I done on Saturday. This is me just getting around to doing it. Amanda came down yesterday, what an angel. Amanda came down yesterday and tidied up my whole house for me. What have I done to deserve such wonderful kids? She came down and she said, right, Mum, go for a shower. And while I was in the shower, she changed on my bed for me. And then she came in here and she was tidying up all over the place, so she was. So she was a wee angel yesterday. Randy, good morning, Randy. Joella, Ashley, good morning. Good morning, Jess, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's get some ironing done. I feel like ironing. Do you know, I've got a new unit. See, my voice is starting to get a bit better now I'm talking. Maybe it's because I've not been talking. Isn't that lovely that she done that for me? It was so kind of her. And I felt good when I got up this morning that the place was, you know, decent. It was nice and tidy for me. But you know what guys are like? I'm sorry to all the fellas out there. I'm sure there is some fellas out there that can tidy really well, but my son's no one of them. Yes, Martin Pink, good morning. My son's not very good at cleaning, I'll just put it. In fact, I seen Poppy the other day. This is terrible. It was last week. I seen Poppy coming out of my son's bedroom like this. Right, she had something in her mouth and she was creeping out like that. And, oh, God, for girl, she did. I meant to send you a message. I'm so sorry. She loves it. And she opened her big blanket. The blanket is huge, by the way. The blanket is absolutely huge. She loves it. And she cuddled herself right in it like that in her own living room. And she was doing that. And so thank you so much. She appreciates it very, very much. And so do I. Thank you so much. What was I saying? I can't even remember. Listen, I'm not with it. I'm just here. I'm not with it. I can't even remember what I'm saying. Listen, if I plug that in, I better not touch it because it's on. I don't want 3rd-degree burns. We're just out of hospital, for God's sake. Oh, I've got a new unit coming for my bedroom. Victoria, I'm feeling a lot better. Do you know, I'm coughing up a lot of stuff. I know that's horrible, but it's good. I'm coughing up a lot of stuff. And sneezing out a lot of stuff as well, because it's all been in there for weeks and weeks, not been able to come up. But I'm still really breathless, hear me? This is me just sitting here doing nothing to tell you. You just don't realise that things take it out of you, like talking. You just don't realise that talking can... Oh, I'm on top chat. Everybody put it in live chat because I'm an a-hole. That's what I am. I've only been doing this how long? Oh, listen to my voice. Here, I should get on the phone. I should go on the phone and make some cash here. What would you like me to do to you? You know, I sound a bit my voice like this. I think we shouldn't look. What's the saying? You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. What the hell comes up with these sayings? What is that supposed to mean? You don't look, is it look like oh, I can't even remember. It's a saying like that anyway, it's a strange thing. Right, I better not put the iron over that because it'll blow the house up. Right, okay. We're ready, I'm ready, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I've done 2 videos. I've not edited them yet. Well, I've edited them, but I've not uploaded them yet, so they need to be. After this, I can do that. After this, I can do it. I had my, I've turned it inside out. I'm a maniac this morning. I had my flavouring the other night. I was absolutely hammered. Listen to it. I was needing that on Saturday, I'll tell you. I was needing that. I had a jolly time. See, I come off, I had the music up. I was doing a wee bit of couch dancing. Not much because I was breathless, but here. The whole time I'm thinking, I deserve this. I deserve this. I was saying to myself. My mother was like, you better not be drinking. And I was like, Mum, I can't look in your face and lie. I'm going to. I'm a bad lassie, what can I say? Do you know, see the now, I don't know what it is. I'm looking at the clock and thinking, what would I be doing if I was in the hospital? It'd be meds time, it'd be time for the medication to come round and all this. There you go. Oh, Pip, that sounds beautiful. Baby and doggy snuggles. Oh, yes, my Tingle Pink, I had a great wee time. In fact, it was as if you were in my party, you know how I go to your club and all that. You were at mine the other night and Saturday night. I had a great time to myself. And I fell asleep, but again, I've still not had a proper night's sleep. I keep coughing my lungs up. But I keep thinking that's a good thing because it was all trapped in there. All that fluid, hundreds of it. Where'd it all come from? How did your body make up all that fluid? I don't know. And I'm dehydrated. I'm constantly needing a drink. I've got a terrible size of it. Look at the size of that. Do you know, listen, see yesterday Amanda was a bit upset with me, wait I tell you. When I was in hospital, she'd say to me, Mum, do you want me to bring you anything up? And I said, oh, aye. I says, going to bring me some Red Bull up. I says, I'm missing my wee energy drink. A wee Red Bull, some Iron Brew crisps, the crisps, right? So she comes up and she's got the four pack of Red Bull. So I quickly puts them into my wee cabinet that's at the side of the bed and puts like a towel over the top of them because you're not allowed it. It makes your heart rate go up and they're running all the time with the machines, right? So, do you know what else I was doing? I swear to God, I was drinking the cans of Iron Brew, right? Now, the other women in the ward might have seen me doing this and they'd have been wondering what I was up to. I drank my can of Iron Brew, right? And then I was taking the cans of Red Bull and pouring that into the Iron Brew can. So I came clean and told Amanda yesterday about that scenario. She went, I can't believe you had me smuggling in bloody Red Bull. I said, well, I was really needing a wee Red Bull. I mean, I was needing a Red Bull. But see, when I was sitting waiting, right? I was sitting waiting Peter coming up and collecting me. Waiting for Peter. So I'm all packed and everything, and the wee nurse comes up and she says, right, let me take your blood pressure. I went, absolutely not. I says, you're not coming near me with that machine. I'm giving you no numbers, lady. No numbers. I'm discharged. Imagine me getting it in my blood pressure was through the roof or bloody. In fact, that was concerning. My blood pressure was very low. Jenny, I'm feeling better today, but I've got a wee sexy voice this morning. I don't know why. My voice is away. Do you know, maybe it's just the constant coughing. Because I've been coughing for how long now? 3-4 weeks solid. It's been terrible. It doesn't feel sore. It's not. I'm not in any pain or anything. So I don't know what's happening with me. I really don't know what's happening. But I need to take a look. I can't. I'm taking it easy, but I can't do anything anyway. It's not as if I can. If I wanted to, I would just kill myself and end up back in. I don't want to go back in. Wait a minute to open the front door for the doggy. Please excuse the wide angle of the ass that you'll see. you want to see my slippers? I showed you some, didn't I? Look at my slippers. Aye, pure fashion here. Out on the front door. You just want out in the grass to play? Right. One cause game in the neighbourhood. Right. It's awfully clammy. It's awfully clammy, or maybe it's just me. Maybe. No, a wee picture. Maybe it's just me that's clammy. I'm clammy. Clammy today. I'll leave the front door open. There I am. Let's see. Oh, just that walk, does it? Just that walk. Does it? They never know. That's one thing, but they never mentioned anything like that. Thank you, Jenny. Like that. You sound sexy. I'm leaving flavoured and I'm going to hit on Jenny here. Sorry, Jenny. Aye. Oh, we were having a laugh yesterday though, just thinking about all the shenanigans that happened to that woman with the spear. That was concerning. What would you be like if you were next to somebody that had half a whirligig in the hospital? She kept saying to me, me and you're like best friends. She said, I feel a connection with you, she said to me. And I was going, oh, aye, a connection, definitely. I'm staring at her spear like, oh, don't upset the woman. I could visualise myself lying in bed like that with the spear in me, do you know what I mean? Who brings a javelin to hospital? I don't know. Obviously people that are in with me. It's craziness, crazy. Oh, we were going to get the police that night. I was upset because my hair wasn't done and I had no makeup. And I was thinking, God, the boys in blue are going to come up to this ward and I'm not even done up. Oh, Pip, wait, right, I can tell you, I'll tell you some of the things. Since I've been talking about her, there was a lady next to me, right? I get moved ward, or the shenanigan with one of the nurses anyway. I get moved ward. I get moved at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So, see when I got to my wee ward, I was like, I can smell straight up piss, straight up. And no like new pee, like urine, fresh urine. It was like stale urine, you know, the kind of, if you walk into a shop corner that somebody's been peeing in a lot, that kind of smell. So I was like, oof. And I was like, is it me? No, I shower every day. Every day I shower. It's like, is it me? I can't be that stinking, you know what I mean? I'm not bit, it wasn't me. So anyway, I guess I have to go to the toilet in the middle of the night and she's at the side and she's got like a million bags and she's got trolleys and she's got all sorts of things at the side of the bed, right? And I was like, oh well, I know that's where the smell's coming from. But I was thinking, poor lady, that's a shame to be shamed. So in the morning when we gets up, she's sitting there and she's talking to me and she goes, peas, just straight up peas in front of me while I'm in the middle of a conversation, just pisses the bed, just straight up. I'm not even going to attempt to go to the toilet. I'm going to go here. So anyway, I was like, oh my God, Jesus. And I'm thinking, that was a face of somebody that pees. You know, you know the face. See, if you've had kids, you know that they're peeing and stuff just with their faces. Anyway, it was bed changing time. So the nurse comes round and she changes, well, she changes my bed. My bed's fine. I jump back on my bed. I'm on oxygen, you see. So I'm on the bed. And she goes out to the woman's bed. It was like a bath. It was like, but only it was urine. It was just like, and it's a plastic bed, so it was just it was like, I can't even explain it. It was just like a pool of piss. Just a pool of piss. And the nurse said to her, you've been sitting in a pool of urine. And she went, oh, that's all right, I'm all right, hen. And she went, you must be soaking wet. She's going, it's all right, I'm fine, I'm all right. She says, away you go into the toilet and wash. Now, see the toilets, you could hear the shower on, right? She did not even turn that shower on, she just went in there and sat. So she comes out and she says, I don't know why I smell everywhere I go, there's a smell off me, right? And I was like, oh Linda, don't just, I'm just trying to get better. So the next thing, she pulls this thing down and see how the whirligigs that you put your clothes on that I've got out in the garden, the like umbrella things that you put your thing, she'd half of one of them, the bit that you stake into the ground, She was using it as a walking stick. It was like a javelin. She had that at the side of her bed. And I was like, oh my God, I don't feel safe with this. I mean, this javelin at the side of my bed. And she was saying to me and you, she says, I've got a connection with you. I'm going, oh, hi, you have. You have like that. Rafi girl, good morning, good morning. Are you doing the nursery run? Eh. Right, wait against it. She was saying to me, I'm homeless. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. That's a wee shame. She's homeless, the poor woman, right? So here, the nurse comes on later on and went, stop telling people you're homeless. You've got a house. You've got it. And she went, but I don't use it. I don't use it. And the nurse went, what do you not use it for? And she said, because it's an absolute tit. And the nurse says, why don't you clean it? And she went, oh no, I'm not cleaning it. I'm not cleaning it. Right? And I was like, okay, right, here we go. So Amanda comes in, right? Oh, first of all, I'm on the phone to Amanda Pip, right? Rafi, I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. I'm on the phone to Amanda. And Amanda says she's coming down with you. I'm seeing the Red Bull sneak in. And she says, ask your daughter to bring me up some makeup and nail polish. Right? So I said to Amanda, this woman, when she bring, she's going, Mum, absolutely no way am I bringing this woman up nail polish and makeup. Right, so I just continue talking to Amanda. So Amanda comes in and she gave me two big bags of crisps, multi-packs of Skip, multi-pack of Quavers. And I was like, look at all these crisps, does anybody want some? Aye. So I went round all the women and went, there's a couple of packets for you. And there's a few packets for you. I gave her 4 packets, right? Because she was wanting doublers and every kind of... See, all the breakfast and the lunch, she was getting double. She wanted double. So I gave her, I think there's 4 packets for you, 4 packets for you, right? So bear that in mind. I gave the woman 4 packets of bloody crisps. Anyway, she was told to leave. Angela, good morning to you. She was told to leave. Good morning, lovely Becky. Good morning. She's listening at Pip. It was craziness. She was asked to leave with the staff. They were saying there's nothing wrong with you. We need the bed for people that are ill. Would you please pack your belongings and we'll get you an ambulance and you can get home. You can go home, right? Wasn't it gone? 8 o'clock that night. They were saying, right, we're going to have to get the police. She had, as I say, she had this javelin at the side of her bed. This half a whirligig that I thought, there's no way I'm sleeping next to somebody that's got this kind of weapon in. Right? It made Uncle Frankie's golf club look like nothing. So, cut a long story short, they eventually got her out the hospital, right? They got her out the hospital. And about 9:30 that night, I thought, might have a wee packet of Quavers here. I feel like she was away with my crisps. She stole my crisps. Now, the thing was, see if she'd have said to me, listen, I really love Quavers, I've not got the money to buy Quavers. I'd have said to her, here you go. I'd have gave her the full bag. I'd have given her the full bag of Quavers. I had some Skips. But she took them. But the most thing was me being an arsehole, because I had left my purse there. And I immediately thought, oh my God, my purse. My purse was still there, luckily. And I've got one of the debit cards that you just tap like that. Listen, be careful when you're in hospital. I was like, so the rest of the women were going, that's terrible, you listen, see her wee tray. It was like a banquet that she had on her hospital tray. She was getting people to bring her in baked beans. And she was sitting eating baked beans in the middle of the night. I don't know, right, craziness. But she was also shouting for morphine a lot. Right, she was also shouting, I need some morphine, need it. I'm in pain, I need it. Why are they not giving me any? Why are they not giving me any? Right, all this. But then she was getting out of bed and walking about a half a mile outside the hospital to have a cigarette. Nicola! Hello, how are you, my lovely Nicola? Aye, that's what she done. She was away having a fag and all that, and she was shouting, I need morphine like this. And the nurses are like, not a chance in hell, you're getting morphine. But Pip, I'm still to put a complaint in. My daughter keeps telling me, one of the nurses, this was like 6 days ago now when my oxygen was really bad. And I had all the women in the ward all laughing, right? We were all having a wee joke. And you know what I'm like? I had everybody having a wee laugh and a wee giggle. For a minute or two, we forgot we weren't well, right? We'd forgot we weren't well. So this nurse is stomping about the ward because I'm having everybody laughing, you know, as if we shouldn't be allowed. What we doing laughing? We should be sitting crying, that's what we should be doing, crying. Anyway, I've got this whole, I'm not even bothered with her, I'm just laughing. And I've got the oxygen up my nose. So here she's up fiddling about behind me, away she goes. But 10 minutes into this, I'm like, God, that breathing, it's pretty bad. It must be because I was talking, I'm feeling quite breathless here. So I was like, trying to breathe and stuff like that, I'm trying to breathe. She comes round an hour later, right, and she checks my ops, and I was down to 89. I went from 94 oxygen to 89, right? And she went, oh, she says, I turned your oxygen off there because sometimes it's psychological. And then she turns the oxygen back on. Straight up, just turned my oxygen off. Just turned it off. Without a doctor or nothing like that. Just for a, what do you call it, a test. Just a test. To see what was going on. See if it was in my head that my oxygen level had dropped. So I was in a terrible state. I was crying my eyes out and I was like, you need to move. I was like, you need to take all these, look at my poor arm and all that. Got the dots where I'm trying to get a vein. I was like, you need to take that out. I says, I need to leave this hospital. I says, you either move me ward or I need to move hospital. Just straight up, I'm taking your oxygen off you, Linda. Don't like it that you've got the women laughing and stuff. If you can laugh, you can breathe. That kind of... Isn't that terrible? Just, no, the thing I'm thinking it is, say she'd done that to a patient that was even worse than what I was, just straight up cut her oxygen off and some bad happens to them. This is what I'm thinking about, this is how I'm thinking. I'm going to need to write a letter to somebody or do something, because see if I was to be sitting here and see on the news that somebody had, a nurse had just straight up cut folks' oxygen off, and something bad had happened and I hadn't said a word. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it that she would do that to me. Isn't that terrible doing that to me? And I felt picked on. See when I found out what she'd done. Right, wait, I'll give you the kicker. So, I was sitting crying, the wee woman across, we got on great, we had a wee laugh and stuff, a wee bond, and we had a good laugh. And she was going absolute cow, not sure. She was going mental. When it was the nurse's changing time, she stuck her head in the door and went, how's your oxygen level now, Linda? And walked away. That was me again, crying. Terrible. Or just because I had the women having a wee laugh. And I shouldn't have, because we were in the hospital and we should have all been sitting crying our eyes out. It was terrible. I felt helpless for one, because I'm not well, and then her doing that, just cutting off my oxygen. So I told numerous doctors about it, and I did tell the nurses. The doctor said to me, see, before you go, we'll give you a complaint form. Needless to say, they didn't give me a complaint form. But I will look it up and just say something about it. I mean, I could go to the Daily Record. Maybe they'd give me a couple of bob for my story, but that's no why I would do it. I would do it because, as I say somebody worse than myself, and she's thinking, oh, they're laughing so they can breathe. If they're laughing, they can breathe. Turn their oxygen off. And something was to happen. Then I would never be able to forgive myself for no standing up and saying, look what happened to me. I'm not wanting fame and I'm not wanting money or anything. I just want them to be aware that this is what this nurse is up to. Absolutely, I couldn't believe it. I felt picked on. God forget it, I was just in such shock. I couldn't believe it. And don't forget, I was feeling terrible. And my oxygen level had went down to 89. Right, that's pretty bad. My oxygen level was pretty bad. So I wasn't feeling the best, and I'm trying to get a breath in, and I'm crying, and I'm making myself bloody worse with it. And she's just stomping about because I was having a wee laugh. Do you know what we were talking? We were talking about the guy that I was dating that's that was naked in my couch and all that in the middle of the night smoking a cigarette. I was telling them all, you know, my usual stories about the Riddle guy. I was talking about him. You know, we were having a wee laugh. They'd never heard my stories before, so... and for that wee minute, a time or two, everybody had forgot we were ill. We were all having... It was like a wee like sleepover or something, do you know what I mean? And we were all having a wee laugh and forgetting how ill we were. She was not... I could see her stomping about. She wasn't happy. She wasn't happy, so that's what I get for doing that. I get my oxygen taken off me completely. It was terrible. That was bad. Raven, good morning, good morning. Oh, Nicola, I'm going to need to do something because that's just, as I say, she's going to do that to the wrong person. She's going to do that to like a wee old lady or something like that. Say she takes the hump. Because that's what it was. It was like she took the hump with me because I was having a laugh with everybody. And decided that's it. She's getting her oxygen taken off her. I couldn't believe it. And the thing was, see, within 10 minutes, I was already like, God, my breathing, I can feel my chest a bit tight and stuff. No, my breathing. And I was thinking it's because I've been talking. I better not talk because my breathing's a bit funny. And that's what I should do. Oxygen off. Couldn't believe it. Why me, you know? And I'm like, what did I do wrong? I think I'm an alright patient. I don't think I'm a awkward patient or nothing. I do what I'm told. Apart from sneak Red Bull and that, and you know what I mean? Oh yeah, my doggy, that's Mr. Mikey. His nails are dead long. And he does get them cut with the vet, I must say. And myself. No, but his nails, see Mr. Mikey's vein in his nails, it's dead long. In fact, the last time I had him at the vet with his eye, I got his nails done and they'd cut it too low, and even then it was long and the blood was pouring out it. To get some kind of cauterizing agent on a cotton bud to try and stop the blood pop. His nails on the like that, but Mr. Mikey's always had dead long nails. Tan man, good morning, good morning. Tan man, that's exactly it. She didn't want us sitting having a wee laugh and joke and stuff. And I was telling him, you know, my usual, I was, you know, we were talking about Thor and stuff like that, you know, my usual stuff we were talking about. Keeps you going. Look, see when you're in the hospital, you need something like that to keep you going. And the lassies were all having a good wee laugh, and I was having a laugh. And she wasn't happy that we were having a laugh. You could see her. She wasn't laughing at my stories. And I was like, God, I've lost my touch. Everybody else was, but she wasn't. She was raging that I was having a laugh. And then to peek round the corner and go, how's your oxygen level now, Linda? And laugh at me. I was like, doctor, take all this stuff out of me because I'm going home. It was bad. That's up there to one of the worst experiences I've had. But I'll probably do that the day. I'll look into how to, I don't want anybody to lose their job or nothing like that, right? All I want is for them to be aware that this is happening and maybe have a meeting and say, listen, don't be turning folks oxygen off when they're needing it. Do you think that's something that everybody would know? Don't turn folks oxygen off unless the doctor said, or listen, see if she'd have come round and went, Linda, I'm just going to turn off your oxygen, see how we go. If you're feeling any different buzzes, I'd have been like, sure, let's try it. But it was because it was a sneaky thing and saying it's psychological, what's in my head. I don't know how you can fake your oxygen level, by the way. See, that's amazing, that. How do you fake an oxygen level? But she was just trying to be nasty to me, that's it. But it's the end of the day, that's it. And I should be used to it because a lot of people are like that with me. They don't like it that, you know, I have a laugh and a joke. Mikey, watch. They don't like it. Right, there's my drawers. You just don't need to see me iron my drawers. Do you know I'm going to iron my drawers because, see, when I was in the hospital, it was nice getting a nice knicker. Do you know what I mean? A nice ironed knicker. My bottom felt happy. So I'm going to iron my knickers a day. There you are. Why not? I know, Nicola, imagine her doing that. I could not get out of doing that. I could not get out of it. She just done that, just turns my oxygen off. And this is like 6 days ago when I was worse. than what you hear me now, that I was a lot worse. I was having to get the tube to the bed to get into the toilet with the tube because my oxygen was so bad. And this arsehole's just, you know what, I'll just turn it off. Just turn her. And then, then I goes to the ward with the woman with the bloody spear. It was like craziness, again. Craziness, and the girls are like, oh, aye, so you're in the right ward then, mother. Oh dear. I'm glad to boot. But no, yon way, I'm like, what time's it now? I would be getting meds now. A shame for me, I think, no, that I just want to forget it. Just forget it, Linda. But I will have to look into doing a wee complaint or something like that. Not a complaint as such, I don't want to complain, but I do want them to be aware that this is happening. And I did tell numerous people about it, but then again, they never came around with my complaint form. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I should be used to shit like that happening to me, but I'm so always took back. Always took back when that was on. Oh, but I'm blowing out hundreds and coughing up hundreds, which is excellent. I know it's too much information, but that's great for me because I couldn't get nothing up. Nothing was coming up. This fluid was in my lung going nowhere. I was like, nope. Right, when am I going to have this smelling like? What's it smelling like this? I like to spray all my stuff. But that was nice of wee Mandy coming down yesterday, wasn't it? And doing all my bedding and stuff for me. That was nice. I hope I get a good sleep at night. I've not had a sleep for ages, like I sleep right through the night. Do you know what? I've got a hot chocolate. I might have a hot chocolate tonight before I go to my bed. In my bed. There, yeah, I'm going to have a hot chocolate in my bed. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully get a good night's sleep. Oh, oh dear. Right. Nicola, see the wee woman that was, her name was Moira, my wee pal. When I'd left, she says, see when she comes in the morning, she says, I'm going to sit here and just laugh all day. Like that all day, because she knows it gets on her nerves. So I'm just going to sit here and laugh all day. Every time she comes into the world, I'm going to sit and laugh. The chocolate Ovaltine, Nicola, I'm always talking to everybody about the chocolate Ovaltine. I've got Ovaltine, but I've not got the chocolate Ovaltine. I couldn't get it. That's what I usually have at my Christmas here. I'm putting my Christmas trees up. It's usually the chocolate Ovaltine that I have. But last year, I couldn't get chocolate Ovaltine, so I got hot chocolate and I got Ovaltine and mixed it, and it was just the same. So I'm... Mr. Meg is on my bed. Oh, I don't know how I get so much ironing. I've not been here for a week. How the hell have I got all this ironing? Ironing everything. I've got a nice wee new unit coming for my bedroom. I've been needing it because I tell you, my knicker drawer and sock drawer's been terrible. My knickers have been in with my socks, have been in with my jammies, and they've all been mixed in together. And I'm like, it's time to organise. So I've got a nice wee unit coming that's got drawers that I'm going to have jammies and then socks and knickers and other things. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know when it's getting delivered, but it will be nice having a bit of organisation. Do you know what, Nicola, I'm thinking, I wonder if they do it in B&M's or something. Because you know how they do a lot of stuff in B&M's that you don't get in the supermarkets. See, but going to B&M's is lethal. And I like to go to B&M's with Amanda, right? I go for batteries. And I come out with a trolley full of stuff with mops and scales and plants and throws and stuff like that all hanging out. But B&M's it's my favourite shop. I like Home Bargains, but B&M's is the shop to be in. It's wonderful, but you end up spending a bloody fortune. You go in for like a couple of things and you come out with a trolley full of goodies. And on the way home, you're like, I don't know, you're doing 70 quid. This has happened so many times. I've been driving home like depressed and thinking, that was 70 quid there I just spent. I have no idea what I just bought. So see when I come in and I empty it all out the bag, I'm going, oh aye, I forgot about that. Aye, that as well. See, I do like to get my birthdays food and stuff. But that doesn't cost 70 quid, so I just, you just go crazy in that shop because everything's like £3, £2, £5.99. You just like fire it in, fire it in. No. Oh, I do love it though. I do love B&M's. But I'll go there to see if they've got the hot chocolate, the Ovaltine hot chocolate, because I do love that. Maybe because I'm getting all this up, that I'll have a better sleep tonight. Because, do you know, I feel as if I'm jet lagged sitting here talking to you. I feel a bit jet lagged. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Yeah, I know, Nicola. Mr. Mikey, go and lie down, son. Go and lie down. Lie down, baby. On your beddy. On your wee beddy. He does this. See, he's that old. 17, Mr. Mike is 17. Wee old man. And see if I'm doing a living meal, just walk and walk and walk all around about me. Be she. I missed them. I've had Jack Russells in my bed, I must say. It's been great. See, we don't have Dollar Tree here, but by God, it looks great as well. I love watching Dollar Tree hauls. That, and what's the other one you've got? Family Dollar or something you've got. Something like that. I would be going crazy in that. Because on this YouTube all the time it's Dollar Tree finds. I'm going, we don't have Dollar Tree. We don't, oh, you bastard. I just got burnt. We do have B&M's though. Just burnt my bloody leg off. This iron. Oh, I'll wake you up in the morning. So I don't even know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I don't know. I was getting fed up with the bloody hospital food, the same things over and over again, do you know what I mean? Although I can't knock it. I mean, their food's alright. Apart from the chicken. Here, mind the chicken dish I got that tasted like fish. What was that about? And it was like cod liver oil tablet fish. Like straight up fishy fish. Like stinky fish. But it was chicken. I couldn't eat it. And then they gave us some kind of mushroom soup. Angel, good morning, good morning. It's my Tingle Pink. I love your wee shop, your wee thrift shop, you call it. That's the kind of things that B&M have got, all that kind of stuff. You didn't know you needed it until you seen it. You didn't know you needed it until, like a drainer for your plates and stuff. I didn't go for a drainer for my plates, but that one's pink and cute. I'm getting it. So it's the same kind of thing. I love looking at all that in Thailand. It's beautiful. You stay in paradise though. You stay in paradise. I stay with the wee maids. That's where I stay. I tell you, see the videos that I'm fixing now? I done them on Saturday when I came home from the hospital, right? So it was about 3 o'clock. Wait till you hear the background noise. I'm telling you, there's dogs out the back, there's people on motorbikes out the front, there's folk all screaming and shout. There's no way, I can't get, see that's why I've got to do my videos very early in the morning. Because it's mayhem at my bit. It's all kicking off. On a Saturday especially. Hobby Lobby, yes. See, I love, we don't have Hobby Lobby, we've got the Works. I love going into the Works. Do you ears, Martingle Pink? You need to take a wee video. Oh, thank you, Angel. Yes, I'm out. I'm not going back in. I'm staying out. I'm not going back in. I thought it was dying, mind you. I did think I was. I thought that's it. That's it. I'm done in. I thought I'm dying. I thought I was dying on Amanda's birthday, and I thought, oh, that's great, isn't it? I'm just going to die on my daughter's birthday, so that all her birthdays from now on, and she'll be like, this is the anniversary of my mum dying. It was terrible. It wasn't a good time at all. Oh, the works is great, Jenny. I love it. I love the crafts. The range, oh, the range at Christmas time. See the stuff the range has got at Christmas time? See, I do the online ordering, because we don't have a range here. I know there's one out, I think there's one out where my mum is. My mum and dad are in Falkirk. I think they've got a range out there. But their Christmas stuff's always beautiful. I love their Christmas stuff. Oh, a Doctor Who ornament, that sounds cool. Do you know, I seen someone that's, see, I'm more a Star Trek person than Star Wars. And I seen somebody that's got the Starship Enterprise design Christmas ornament and all that one. And I thought that's quite cool, that. Not for my house, but I appreciated how beautiful it was having a Star Trek tree. You know what I'm like? I like frills and feathers and glitter and all that. It's my kind of thing, but it looked really quite cool having all the Star Trek ornaments. I'm more a Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. Angel, they told me 8 weeks. They said 8 weeks. She said it's going to be at least 8 weeks before I'm back to my usual self. See, sitting here, I'm fine. I'm fine sitting here. But see, when I get up to go anywhere, I'm breathless as hell. I can't breathe. See, when I go for a shower, it takes me 10 minutes to recover. I've got to sit and... It's as if you've just run a marathon, trying to gasp to get a bit of breath into my lungs. But she said it's because... she said, well, think about it. She says, first of all, I had the chest infection, right? And then it filled up with water. My lungs filled up with water. And then my lung, what would you call it? Collapsed. My lung collapsed. And then after that, I caught pneumonia. Oh, I don't know what my girls are talking about. They're talking and I can't see what they're saying, but we need to go because it looks as if they're needing me to talk to them. It's terrible, Angel. You can't get a full breath. It's like you're hitting a brick wall. I'm trying my best to get some oxygen in. I was hanging about my wall the other day just trying to get oxygen in. It's as if nothing gets in. It's as if you're hitting a brick wall. Can't get it in. Like a big deep breath that you usually can get, you can't get it. It's weird. It's horrible. See, when you panic, it's the worst. See, when you panic, it's the worst. And that woman that turned my oxygen off had me panicking. So I was getting a lot worse just with her turning the oxygen off. It's terrible. Hey guys, I'm going to go because I don't know what's happening with the daughters, but I think they need me. I'll be back to see you tomorrow anyway. I'll have all this. Maybe I'll have my new unit by then. Who knows? So have a lovely, lovely Monday, a beginning of the week. And thank you all for being my friends and being in and talking to me. I love you all very much. I'm going to give you a big kiss, now. Bye, everyone.